Whoa, that hotel seems really far away.
Yeah, and it looks super creepy.
Seems like a secluded hotel in which you can get away with murder.
Yeah, but nothing like that would happen, right?
Well, let's analyze the scenes and try not to overlook the important parts.
Aerial shots highlight the remote location of the Overlook Hotel in the mountains as used in the start of the movie.
There's a sense of distance and disconnection from the outer world because of the size of the hotel and its surrounding area.
There's also long tracking shots used in the hotel tour scene to show the hotel's interior wealth and elegance.
The hotel's history and richness are shown by the wide hallways, expensive furnishings, and detailed decorations.
Wide-angle shots are frequently used by Stanley Kubrick to show off the size and lavish surroundings of hotel rooms.
By using these techniques, it creates a sense of vulnerability and isolation to the characters and focusing on the overwhelming size of the hotel.
One of the movie's most significant turning points is Jack's meeting with room 237.
It seems that the room itself is a place of forbidden desires and kept secrets.
The tension is increased by the ominous and seductive mood that is created by the gloomy lighting, ancient furnishings, and the naked woman in the bathtub.
Kubrick's detailed use of lighting and camera angles is important in creating the sense of fear and unease.
Low-key lighting, thoughtful light placement, low-angle shots, steady tracking views, overhead shots, and wide-angle shots all work together to give the audience a visually captivating and creepy experience.
The hotel's grand ballroom, the Gold Room, serves as a focal point for important scenes.
With its decorated furnishings, chandeliers, and mirrored walls, the space creates a sense of fading elegance.
The size of the area, paired with the void and silence, gives a growing feeling of loneliness and discomfort.
The color gold is associated with power, prosperity, and the appeal of the material world. It also represents corruption and decay, revealing the darker characteristics that lurk under the surface. As Jack grows increasingly isolated from his family and succumbs to the hotel's influence, the scenario tackles themes of isolation and confinement.
Kubrick uses the subtle visual cues and eerie imagery throughout the Gold Room scene to foreshadow the horrors to come. For example, the mirrored walls represent duality and reflection, implying Jack's mental condition is fractured.
The bathroom scene draws attention to the presence of paranormal forces inside the hotel. An unknown force draws Jack into the washroom, indicating the hotel's influence over him and his ability to control his behavior. The dark past and the secrets are kept inside its walls are symbolized from the bathroom itself.
Jack's deteriorating mental state becomes apparent in this scene. During the movie, Jack gets more and more insane and vulnerable to the hotel's evil power. This spiral into madness is most clearly seen in the incident in the red bathroom.
The usage of the color red, which was frequently connected to danger, violence, and strong feelings, reflects Jack's internal conflict and growing aggression within him.
Multiple cinematic devices are used in this scene to heighten the mood. Zoomed-in camera shots and the cramped environment of the washroom add to the tension because of Kubrick's careful framing. As Jack is in the washroom, there's some slow tracking shots used to create tension and add to the sense of impending disaster.
The insanity of the scene also significantly increased by the sound design. The echoing and confusing sounds produce a frightening atmosphere that shows paranormal aspects of the scene. The hotel absorbed Jack's soul. Stanley Kubrick has suggested that the ballroom photo could show Jack's reincarnation. This would mean that Jack Torrance is the reincarnate of a former Overlook Hotel employee. This theory could explain why Jack felt so at home and comfortable at the hotel, while Ullman explained the dark past, or why Grady said, "You've always been the caretaker." This theory could explain why I just said that, my bad. This theory suggests that Jack is the reincarnate of the former caretaker, Charles Grady, the man who murdered his family, then killed himself.
The hotel is a metaphor for indigenous genocide in America. Some people have suggested that the hotel is a symbol or a metaphor for indigenous genocide. The hotel was built on an Indian burial ground. Throughout the film, Kubrick had subtly placed different indigenous symbols, decor, and various things that would hint towards this theory being true. Some believe that the baking soda cans are representations of false tradies given to the indigenous by the U.S. government. From the baking powder cans in the food locker in the decor in the Colorado Lounge. This film is littered with Navajo and Apache motifs.
The hotel is hell and Jack is stuck there. Like the last theory I shared, both say that Jack is forever stuck in the hotel. However, both have different reasonings as to why. This theory would also explain sentences such as, feels homey, I feel like I've been here forever and you've always been the caretaker. It would explain that how Danny never got lost while exploring the giant hotel or the ghosts and hallucinations in the bar, gold room, and room 237. It would explain the constant floor plan changes in the ballroom photo too. This theory says that Jack is stuck reliving his time as the caretaker in hell for all of eternity.
The impossible floor plan. Many floor plans in Kubrick movies have interesting or impossible layouts, just as The Shining. The whole hotel is rumored to have an impossible floor plan, built like an optical illusion. Allman's office has windows that don't exist. The gold room doesn't seem to fit anywhere, and room 237 can be seen on both the left and the right side of the hallway when Danny went exploring. The gold room, the room that shouldn't exist, could be a symbol of temptation, as it is where Jack goes to find alcohol and gets tipped over the edge.